Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes, I can.
All right, that's good. I'll get right into it. Today, as you know, is a team meeting. The agenda and responsibilities that you have been given have been sent to you. I hope you all found the documents understandable and came prepared.
Yes, I received your email and can promise I am prepared and ready to discuss the content.
Same here. I'm ready to contribute anything I can.
That's fantastic to hear. The goal of this team meeting is to address a few key communication issues that have been recently identified within the team workplace and agree on simple, actionable improvements for these issues.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Good to hear that you're eager. Alright, getting right into the purpose of the meeting, addressing the issues. As you know, the email I sent has all the information required to be able to discuss these issues. I hope by doing that, the discussion will conclude with clearer and more concise improvements. The first issue that I want to talk about is the recent situation with the rude customer service due to a language barrier. Does anyone agree that it was handled poorly?
Yes, I was disappointed in our team when I was notified of it.
Same here. I want to help manage that so it doesn't happen again.
Well, that's why we're here, to improve things. The core problem isn't the language barrier, it was that we shut down instead of adapting. It is understandable that you can speak one language, and when a customer comes in speaking another, you're not able to communicate with them. But shutting down and dismissing the customer instead of figuring out a solution that we're trying to prevent. The customer's feedback wasn't about their English, but about our patience and understanding. So, implementing a new communication strategy is needed. What can we do to improve this issue?
Yeah, I agree. We should implement a new way of thinking.
Same here. I agree with Sam.
Good. I don't want this situation to be managed as poorly as it was handled. And what I mean is, I want a real solution, something that truly helps the customer and the team. I propose we create a protocol that the team can look to for assistance when they are struggling with this type of issue. A simple protocol, slowing down, paraphrasing to confirm, keeping it
I do
simple.
like that proposal. Feels like it would fit right in with our team.
Yeah, I'm not too sure it would solve every language problem, but it's a really good start. We should also add asking yes and no questions to that protocol.
Glad we agreed. And I like that idea, John. The yes and no questions could really help. Sam, any thoughts on adding that to the protocol?
I definitely think we should add that. It would really simplify the conversation and help the issues at hand.
Good to hear. I didn't want to propose something that didn't fit with our team. For example, just telling the team to be nicer to the customers or sending a vague email reminder about good customer service. I wanted something that really helped the team.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
Moving on to the second issue, I wanted to talk about the hazardous area situation. Having a power cord in the middle of the walkway can be extremely dangerous. Safety is a form of communication, so when we see a hazard like a power cord across the walkway, what should our immediate response be?
Um, to alert and notify those who need to be.
Exactly right. During this situation, though, no such thing happened. The hazard was noticed but wasn't alerted to the team. This situation thankfully didn't bring any harm to anyone, but could very likely have. How can we create a culture where a hazard is pointed out and dealt with?
We could implement a routine of periodically checking the walkways and making sure they are clear and safe.
I like that idea. We should introduce this immediately.
Okay, good. Should we add to it?
Yeah, we should also provide reports of anything that occurred, even if it was all cleared. This should help establish the routine and should prevent, or at the very least, decrease the number of workplace injuries.
I agree. That addition is great. We need to work together to prevent injuries in the workplace, and this could be it. We should focus on strategies that truly help the team. If someone from our team, for example, were to install permanent unsightly cord covers everywhere without discussion, sure it would solve the hazard issue, but wouldn't fix the real problem communication. So, implementing this strategy should increase the safety of and our overall communication with each other. John, anything to add? Are we all in agreement?
No objections. This sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we are all in complete agreement.
Moving on, Sam, mind taking over?
No problem. All right, starting with my first issue. The disrespectful and ableist comments made to one of our team. I believe these comments were made to hurt the individual, and I believe we need a real adjustment on this issue. Comments about a colleague's disability are never appropriate. How can we improve our team understanding?
You are absolutely correct. We should schedule an expert to come in for a workspace focused seminar on disability inclusion and bettering unconscious bias.
That's a fantastic idea. Lachlan, any thoughts?
Well, Sam, I don't think we can proceed without it. It sounds like something that needs to happen for our team.
As Lachlan has said, we should focus on strategies that will truly help the team. For example, issuing a blanket warning that any more comments will lead to disciplinary action wouldn't help the team or really anyone for that matter. This uses fear to suppress symptoms, but does not change underlying attitudes or ignorance. So I believe this idea could prove extremely useful for all members. Any objections so far?
I don't have any.
None that I can think of.
Okay, good. Moving on to the next issue. Some team members are frustrated at meetings because they cannot absorb information from visual presentations as they are distracting. If our meeting materials only work for one learning style, we're leaving people behind.
Yes, it would be good to solve this issue.
We can't have people falling behind. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I do. I thought about implementing a universal agenda rule where all presenters must cater to a voted upon way of presenting. That way, we understand everyone's learning style and can help include the whole team.
Okay, I do like that idea. It would allow every style needed to be included, and the styles that aren't needed are excluded.
I agree. Our goal should be to include everyone and cater to those you request it. We shouldn't just ban all visual aids because someone on the team doesn't learn with visual aids. We should strive to include everyone and try to cater to everyone.
Well said. I agree with this proposal. I'll be taking charge and moving on to the last issue if everyone's agreed on this proposal.
I'm happy with this proposal.
Same here.
All right, good. Moving on. Recently, two members had a conflict at a social function where one was rude and disrespectful about a personal issue. This caused a lot of inappropriate things to be said, none of which should be repeated. What happens at team social events still affect our work relationships. So, what can we do to prevent these issues from affecting our work?
Yes, unfortunately that happened and things got out of hand. I was thinking we could introduce a buddy system for these types of social events.
Okay, what would this buddy system look like?
Well, when at social events, assigning two or more people together to basically assist them to de escalate the situation they're in, giving the other person the support they need in the moment.
That sounds pretty good. Sam, any thoughts?
Yeah, this buddy system might not be flawless, but could definitely change the outcome, hopefully for the better. We could also agree to a set of boundaries for all social events, ensuring everyone is on the same page when it comes to behavior.
I like that idea. Creating a thorough boundary for the sole purpose of keeping the event professional and respectful. We want to focus on strategies that will truly help the team, both at work and outside of it. Emailing the people involved and telling them to forget about it and get to work wouldn't help them or the team. Addressing the issue and understanding the people needs to be the top priority.
Well said. And with that, I thank you, John and Sam, for participating in this team meeting. I really appreciate the time and effort you both put into it. I think this discussion will really help our team.
I think we made some necessary steps in the right direction.
Yes, I think so too.
And as you might remember in the email I provided, there's a feedback survey to fill out. Please, after you leave this call, just go and complete the survey and get it back to me as soon as possible. Today was needed for our team. Please have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone.
Yes, you too. Thank you for organizing this meeting. Goodbye.
I'll see you all at the office tomorrow. So goodbye until then.
Yes, goodbye.